Well, don't you just love movie gadgets? You know, the deadly toys used in all those Bond movies, things like poison darts in the smallest of things, laser pens, directional wristwatches. I'm probably like a lot of guys who watch Bond movies as much for the toys as for the other, shall we say, less technical qualities. And remember Greg Morris on Mission Impossible. He was another one. He could pull something out of a briefcase, assemble it, which would allow the IMF team to somehow disengage an alarm or defuse a bomb or some other wonderful feat. It's true that guys love their gadgets. You know that old phrase that the guy who dies with the most toys wins. Well, our toy guy, Ira Gallen, must be ready for heaven, because boy, does he have toys and gadgets and everything Bond this morning.
Well, I'm not going to die yet. James Bond never dies.
That's true.
In his movie, he never dies.
His face keeps changing. Now, how is his new movie?
Well, when I first heard Remington Steele was going to play the role, I bitched and moaned all year.
Right.
But I have to admit, Pierce Brosnan pulled it off. He does come across as James Bond. It's the script that is an insult on my intelligence. It's every scene.
Bond, an insult to your intelligence?
I mean, what made the first series so special is it was unique and innovative.
Right.
There's nothing innovative in this. Every action scene has come from another movie.
Oh.
Every scene that you see in the trailers, you see in the movie.
But is he a new Bond, or is he more like the Roger Moore sort of funny Bond, or is he more Sean Connery cool?
He's more Batman. He does things more than Batman can do. He jumps off of cliffs and flies into planes. It's too much. I want to see an adventure story again.
Yeah.
Pierce, the women loved him. And the 12 people I went to the movie loved the film, except me.
Well, there you go. You're just a man of discerning
I want to
taste.
see a script again. How many times can you shoot at a hero and you know he's not going to get shot or die? But don't let James turn around, because he's going to shoot you and kill you.
And he's going to have lots of cool stuff to do it with.
And for the first 30 minutes, his shirt never gets dirty. It was annoying me. I want a script. I want a script.
Okay, all right, okay.
I want an action film.
You want a job as the script writer.
But MGM has come out with good props.
All right.
Good tchotchkes.
All right, well, let's start with, of course,
Shaken Not Stirred, one of the classiest. Martini glasses, nicely printed. It doesn't come off.
Now, there's one in every Bond movie?
Every Bond film that has been out has always had a glass.
Okay.
And it's cool. And they're good collector's items. This happens to be $6 from the MGM Studio store, and a shot glass.
Okay,
nicely made,
also.
does not peel off.
Okay. Now, every Bond movie has beautiful women and a fabulous car. But who can top the original?
The Aston Martin DB5. If you pick up that Corgi.
With pleasure.
That was the original silver one.
Yes, I had this.
But here is the gold-plated exclusive from FAO Schwarz.
Oh, man.
And you can even shoot the guy out if we get a nice shot of that. There he goes. It works.
Wait a minute. I got to see whether or not this shields. Can I open this?
Yeah, go ahead.
This isn't going to create any problem. Does this shield still pop up at the back?
The shield. Oh,
and
absolutely.
Wait a minute. And you push in the pipes at the back, right?
You got it.
He remembers.
Oh, we know your age.
Yes. Okay, what else?
But now at the MGM stores, they have exclusive, some really cool hats that are well made. I have to admit, Nancy Goldstone sent these over. You got your 007 hat.
Right.
You have your
007.
What did I say?
007.
Oh, excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. And of course, if you grab those other ones over there, you've got, oh, here's a great Octopussy hat.
Aren't they all?
And from Russia with Love.
Oh, so they have the whole series.
Oh, yeah. Now, you got to show them the gun case.
Yes, I do have to look at this.
This is
okay, well,
from
I don't know.
the man with the golden gun. This is an exact replica. Absolutely. Oh. Just don't shoot anybody.
Excuse me.
This is $635.
Oh, my heavens. Oh, it's heavy.
Is this beautiful? It weighs a ton. RD Enterprises went out and got the original one.
Thank you.
It's got the pen, cigarette case, lighter, and a...
so that all comes apart.
Comes apart, puts right back the cufflink, thank you.
Amazing.
And if you put that back into the case, Q.
Oh. Q, he was the gadget guy.
You know what's cool? They had the James Bond convention over the weekend, and Desmond Leland, who played Q, was there. It was like seeing the Beatles. It was great.
Here is the Dark Wristwatch.
From Moonraker.
Look at this. Now, how much is this?
This is $250.
Oh, my heavens.
And it comes with darts. You can wear it on your wrist and shoot the director of ABC World News Now. No, only kidding, only kidding, only kidding.
That is really something, Ira.
Now, if you want to tie one on, here it is. These are really cool ties. You got your James Bond tie.
All right.
Two different styles.
All black, of course. And here's your
oh, you got your T-shirts. Now, if you like the subtle T-shirt, you got nice engraving in this for 007.
That's subtly cool.
And then you've got the Goldeneye.
Wait a minute, I got to try this thing here.
Nicely done.
This is a... this is the helicopter?
The helicopter that flies from the film. And the T-shirt and the sweatshirts are really good.
Okay.
MGM has made some classy stuff. Did you take off?
What's that supposed to do?
It took off better than the film. But you know something? The film is still going to do well. It's just me that didn't like it.
Because you're here to help us.
And then you've got another cool 007. Right. I was wearing this over at the Reebok Club. We had this basketball game where we challenged Sean Connery versus the other guys.
Sean works out at your work?
No. We were all playing, like the baby boomer fathers were playing alongside.
Well, isn't that the
kids
point of
the
Bond, that it's a bunch of baby boomer fathers who get to play Private Eye like they did when they were 8 years old, right?
Yep.
I had a Secret Santa.
And then you got Pierce posing. He poses through this whole movie.
Oh,
I want to see acting next time.
All right, okay.
Now,
look at this
now, here's a good trivia piece I got to tell you.
Okay.
Everybody who sees Goldfinger, Gert Frobes, who plays Goldfinger,
Right.
he was dubbed through the whole movie.
How did you discover that?
There's 3 laser discs out by Criterion. These are now going for $400 a piece. Due to the fact that MGM is coming out with the CAV versions, these are now $200. They have narration tracks from the director, writer, and producer on here, and that's where I learned over the weekend
That he had a
totally
heavily accented. Really?
and he was so heavily accented they couldn't use him.
And he was such a great villain. Now, I'm not sure whether Willis is going to be able to pick this up because it's sort of holographic, but let's give it a try here. You should be able to see the time. Do you see that? Do you see that?
And we know what time we taped the segment.
That is awesome. Q would love this thing, wouldn't he?
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Okay.
And now MGM is coming out with new letterbox editions for people, but this is the one that's worth the whole investment if you have all the James Bonds. This is a 2-hour behind the scenes of Goldfinger and Thunderball.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
Great home movies, great footage behind the scenes where you see the camera shooting the stars of the film. It's classic.
That's great. Now this,
My lunchbox.
Not this particular one, but I had a 007 lunchbox.
And I could still smell my banana in there.
That's right. You didn't want it then, you still don't want it now.
$200.
Now what are
the
these?
original one.
This is like a film can.
Now they had the French fan club over there, and they have all the French T-shirts, the French posters.
Dr. No.
Dr. No.
Should be N-O-N, of course. We know that. That's really something. All right, look at this stuff. Last thing.
Oh, but I have to promote the micro machines by Galoo.
I have to promote.
I have to promote this guy. I love it. For the James Bond fans, all from Goldfinger, Spy Who Loved Me, and Moonraker in miniature.
For the next generation.
Next generation.
Bondomaniacs. Thanks a lot, Ira. Great stuff as
That's
always.
it?
That's it. Sorry, time's up.
I'll see you for the next Bond movie.
Dart. You're watching World News Now.
Being fresh out of non-secret agent school, I have a lot to learn about selling Bond bread in this new bright red plaid wrapper that keeps Bond bread fresher. I'll see how Bond bread is selling here. I say I'm not doing badly at that. Madam, I see you've just bought the last loaf of Bond bread.
Well, I always buy Bond, and yours.
James bread from Bond. And bursting with taste.